At only 2/3 the weight of the lightest dirt bikes, trials bikes are incredibly nimble, and it's easy to see why virtually all the world's top extreme enduro riders are former trials champions. Graham Jarvis, Johnny Walker, Letty, Ben Hemingway, Chris Birch and Cody Webb, to name just a few. The skills learned in trials pay dividends for any type of riding, but especially in extreme enduro events. The Kenny Racing Trials competition was just one of the events leading up to the Wildwood Rock Extreme Enduro. The first part had the riders pitting themselves against one of Wildwood Rock's longest and gnarliest hills. The second part was a man-made obstacle course.
Chris, you'll be riding a trials bike in the hill climb. Well, do you think you've got advantages over the enduro bikes?
I think it's easier to get a trials bike to the top of the hill, but as far as speed is concerned, no, I don't think it's really any advantage to get there faster. But I mean, if you do get it wrong on the trials bike, it's a lot lighter, so it's not going to go as bad, hopefully, when it goes bad. If it goes bad.
All the best with your run, Christy.
Thank you very much.
So Adrian, you've had a look at the hill. What do you think from a trials perspective?
Yeah, I thought it was relatively easy until I watched the Jarvis and Ben ride it, and they made it look a bit slippery, and it actually is. So just looking forward to getting on the wheels and seeing how the Dunlop does.
Have a good run.
Cheers.
As usual, the camera doesn't show just how steep and technical this climb is, and riders had plenty of surprises in store. Dry conditions had led to very slippery terrain and plenty of hidden rocks to catch riders off guard. Trials junior David McDonald impressed the crowd with some superb riding, and he'll certainly be someone to watch in the years to come. There are plenty of experienced women in the Australian trials scene, and it was terrific to see Christy McKinnon, Hilary Stevens and Michelle Coleman showing the boys how it's done in some parts of the slopes. Trials riders use a wide range of techniques to gain traction in slippery conditions, and this hill definitely put them to the test in terms of throttle and clutch control, body positioning, weighting and de-weighting the foot pegs, and perhaps most of all, trying not to think about cartwheeling back down that hill. Here are the results for the hill climb. Remember, this is only the first part of the Kenny Racing Trials competition, and the riders have yet to face the obstacle course.